Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys stopping by. You're watching 412 PSC Customs here on YouTube. My name is Matt Sr. I'm the founder and CEO of 412 Public Safety Equipment Customs, based out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are a specialty vehicle builder slash converter, specializing in emergency fleet vehicles. We are one of your number one suppliers for elite industry leading LED warning light systems. So with that said, let's dive into today's video. By popular request, we are going to take a look at the Soundoff Signal 4-inch mPower fascia lights. Now, I have two sets of lights here in front of us and one set of brackets. So both sets of lights are the 4-inch fascia, and both sets of lights are also tricolor. So these are the fully populated versions with 18 LEDs in each light. These things are packed full. Now, these lights are pretty complex lights, I think, in my opinion, as far as like programming, features, and operation. I personally think the absolute best way to utilize at least this tricolor version of the 4-inch mPowers would be through the blueprint system, only because the wide range of operation and control that you have with these is just unbelievable. So just a little bit about them. As I said, this is the 4-inch fascia lights. These are the 5-wire version. So these come with a red, a black, a white, a green, and a red white. So this being a tricolor, the red is your power, black is your ground. White has a couple of different functions. That's a flash pattern selection and a programming wire. The green is your Sync 2 wire, as everybody knows. Any of the Soundoff Signal brand that syncs together has that green wire. And, you know, honestly, the red, the white, and the red white, the red, the white, and the red white, they all serve different purposes depending on how you program these. So, like I said, these are pretty complex units. So let's take an up-close look here at the mPower's fascia light. I'm going to try to angle this so that the glare from the camera doesn't shine off of this lens and blind you. But if you look down in there, I guess I can't really do that without. You can see that there's 3 LEDs in each one of these optics. Now, this is the infamous indestructible light that Soundoff has come up with. This is in conjunction with Dow Corning. They came up with this lens, which is like a squishy gel. I mean, you can see me pushing on it. It's real squishy. They say that you can freeze these. They say that they don't shatter, they don't break, water doesn't intrude them. That's what they claim. There's a 10-year warranty on the lens against yellowing and fading, and a 5-year warranty on the LEDs and components inside these. So these are the stud mount version. These come in a couple different versions. They come in a stud mount version. They come in a quick version, which is basically, it adheres with 3M tape that you put on here. The studs wouldn't be on here. They have a quick connect clip mount that with the 3M tape, there's a little clip system that you can stick on here and clip it onto a door edge, door trim, you know, something of that sorts. You know, these are pretty neat lights, I have to say. You know, I do have some experience with these lights. Definitely not my first time checking these out, but this is definitely the first video and the first review. You know, I have seen these fail. I have seen moisture issues. I have, you know, I have seen quite the same failure issues with these lights as most other manufacturers. Now, depending on who you ask, they'll tell you, oh no, there's no way these things are indestructible. You can freeze them, they don't crack. But I have seen the failures. So they do make a surface mount version. That's the one where you see the two little eye loops on the end here for mounting. Obviously, no studs in the back. You won't see studs in the back. So they also have a hood mount bracket, which is what you see here. So that hood mount bracket, obviously, you would put this onto, you know, any piece of material that you want to mount it to. It can be the trunk, can be the hood, can be a door lip, you know, any number of scenarios that you can mount that with. So how that would work is there is a little adapter, heatsink adapter, that you put your wire lead through, and this would slide on your studs. And then that also slides over the studs, and then you put your washer and your lock nut on there. And of course, voila, that's what it all looks like put together. These are not the right washers, so definitely don't take that into consideration. There is smaller washers that should be used on here, but this light itself comes to us from a friend of mine in the fire department. He allowed me to showcase these and check them out. So I think what I want to do now is fire these things up and kind of show you guys a little bit of what these have to offer. I have a set of these in blue amber white and red amber white, and I think what I'm going to do is we'll fire up one set of these, show you some of it, and then shoot a whole nother video for the second set. All right, folks, so as you can tell, here we are. I decided to hook up only one in red amber white for the time being. And as you can tell, this light is extremely bright. Very blinding. We're definitely going to have to turn the darkening filter on. So there we are. Okay, so folks, one thing I did want to mention is this light only features 14 flash patterns. So we're going to go through those one by one. I'm going to probably change the mode up once or twice and kind of give you an idea of what it can do. Just for those of you who aren't sure, there is your steady burn white flood override. So we'll get that out of the way right away. course, everybody knows this is my pattern of choice normally when it's available on the equipment that I'm using. Or when a customer allows us to set that pattern. I'm pretty fond of this pattern as well for some reason. I always did kind of like that pattern with the mPowers. Alright, so that is the full set of patterns on the tricolor. I'm going to try to change the mode and cut some of the colors out here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now I have taken the white out of the scenario so we can take a look at the patterns with just red and amber. Alright, folks, well, there's that flood override again one more time. Alright, so if you wanted to, you could also run color 1, which is white. You know, the only problem with that is I'm not real sure how to change this pattern without taking it off. Changing the pattern on tricolor and then putting it back on. Yeah, see, there's a whole lot of programming that needs to go into these before you set them up. And of course, you can also isolate color 2. But again, we have to take Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. That is the 5-wire tricolor red, amber, white Soundoff Signal 4-inch mPower fascia light, stud mount, I might add. So basically, all in all, super bright light. Very flexible, squishy lens, squishy body. You know, like I said, they advertise these as the indestructible light. I'm not 100% sure of that. I can't assure you guys of that. I have seen scenarios where these have bode very well with the elements, with water, with ice, you know, with salt, grime, and road dirt. I've seen them on tow trucks do very well, and I have also seen them get completely destroyed with the elements. So I'm not sure what does that and why, but that seems to be the scenario at some point where sometimes I've seen them destroyed, sometimes they bode well. So this may be the light for you. They are absolutely bright, very potent, very decent lights. a bit pricey, some will say, but you know, if you're looking for a super high-end product that you're planning to run with a super high-end controller, you know, software-based programming machine that integrates with your vehicle's system very well, blueprint and the mPowers are definitely a good way to go. If you guys like this video and you'd like to see more of it, stay tuned for the blue, amber, white mPower. I'm going to shoot that video next to get that uploaded for you guys. Please smash that thumbs up button. It lets us know that we're doing something right. If you haven't subscribed already, we definitely ask that you do so. Make sure you click that bell icon so you don't miss out on any uploads. We ask you guys to share these videos and share our channel and share our Facebook page with all your family, your friends, your friends' family, your family's friends, co-workers, you know, your guys at the barber shop. There's always a first responder or some sort of service personnel out there, even if it's maybe your cousin's friend that's a civil engineer that parks his truck on the side of the road to survey you know, new construction sites or property lines, for example. You know, those guys too use our equipment. Those guys too hire us for our installation services on their trucks. So share. You never know when somebody can benefit from you sharing one of our videos, them getting a hold of us and using the mind of our expertise and our equipment, our services. You know the deal. Please be kind to one another out there, guys. Let's get that hashtag Be the Kind Kid viral. I applaud my third grade daughter for her kindness club at school. Those kids are doing great things. And I just want everybody to be kind to one another out there. Until next time, be safe out there.